YouTubers, Rebecca Roy here. I have two channels now. I'm Rebecca Tiernan Roy, maiden name, and Rebecca Roy. So it gets kind of confusing. But this one is for my Rebecca Roy. Okay, so I thought I would channel and see what I could get for you guys. See what I could get for you guys. So let me see. This is Archangel Jophiel. I am here to talk to you about time jumping. I want to explain to you that you time jump 1 billion times a minute. And I know that a lot of you have been noticing that you have these differences in your life that you don't remember them being there. Or you'll tell a story to your sibling, and that sibling will remember it completely different. This is because you're on a different timeline now. You jump all these timelines naturally. You don't even realize that you do because you haven't been able to see across the veil yet. However, you will be able to see across the veil very, very soon. I am the angel of creativity, and I have been helping Rebecca create meditations and create paintings and stories and writing for a very long time. And she has been noticing many differences in her life. Today she picked up her phone, and instead of seeing the picture that she just took of her and her husband, it is a picture from years ago when his parents were alive, and there was a picture of her and her husband sitting on their porch, all happy at the family gathering. She knows that this picture is very old and hasn't been on her phone in many years. However, she also knows that she has been time jumping, and she has been actively seeking the fifth dimension. She has been actively saying, I want to be in the fifth dimension. I wonder what my family is like in the fifth dimension. I would like to talk to the fifth dimensional self of my husband or my son. You can do this too. You can also put situations in the fifth dimension. If a situation is something that you do not want in your paradigm, just say, I would like to see what this situation looks like in the fifth dimension. And you can move to another time and another dimension just by asking. You can also get information from your higher self or the angels or ascended masters just by saying, I allow the highest of the highest to come into my vessel. If it's your higher self, ask your higher self to come down into your heart and give you the answers to the questions that you have. It also helps if you light candles or bring in vibrational music or play an instrument that you are proficient at, or even if you just have a pan drum or a sound bowl and you just got it, you're not very proficient at it, but you're playing it, that changes the vibration of the room. When Rebecca first started channeling out of her mouth, she would ask us, how many candles do I need to light today? Sometimes we would tell her to light 10, 11, 12 candles. Reason being is she was going to have a visit from extremely high vibrational being. The day that she channeled Yogananda, we had her light 12 candles. This is not unusual. And she did. And she was able to receive his vibration, and she was able to get a message from Yogananda. This is something that you can do to help you raise your vibration. If you would like me to help you with a painting or writing or any other artistic thing that you have endeavored to do, call upon me. Open up your crown and call upon me. Ask me to come into your vessel. Allow me to assist you. And ask, tell me, I allow Archangel Jophiel to come in. I intend to have Archangel Jophiel assist me with my painting or my writing or my music or anything else that is artistic. And I am more than happy. Maybe you do pottery. I love pottery. I will come in and I will assist you. And then whatever it is that you create has your love energy in print, and it also has my light codes. So when people look at it or touch this creation that you have created or hear this creation that you have created, they will receive my light codes. And this will upgrade them and assist them on their enlightenment journey. So when you see things that are different and your world from one day to the next, just know that you are going in and out of different realities and fluctuating in your multidimensional self, just as you would normally. Just now you are realizing that there are differences. You can use these differences to assist you to time jump into a time that you would like to jump into. Rebecca often asks if she can time jump into the most of her abilities, the highest of her abilities in which she can contain in the vessel that she is in. And she time jumps to a higher version of herself. A version of herself in which she receives the abilities that she has been honing through all the lifetimes that she has been honing them. So new abilities will pop up in her purview, and she will realize, I couldn't do this before, and now I can do this. And it is so much fun. It is a game that she likes to play. And this is another thing that we wanted to talk to you about. Is when you're a child, you play and no one says, oh, that's just your imagination, or that's not true, you're lying, or you're crazy, or any of those things. No, they don't. They're just happy that you're playing and giving them a minute to go and do what they want to do, right? When you're a child, your parents savor every moment that you are content and playing, and they don't tell you don't do that because you're playing, correct? When you're an adult, you stop playing. You stop playing these games. But your imagination is the ticket. It is your ticket for the ride. It is your ticket for your ride into a time jump, into a parallel universe, to opening a portal, to activating keys that will activate abilities that you didn't know you had. So my last word to you is play like you are a child and have fun with it, and imagine the things that you want to do, and just imagine you can do them. That is all for now. We love you, and we are always here to assist you. And don't go into the fear that the dark forces are trying to peddle. Don't go into the fear. Turn it around and see it from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, from a perspective that shows you what it could actually be. And if you want to talk to your guardian angels, your higher self, your friends, the ascended masters, or the angels or archangels, Remember that you can use these tools that I have already discussed with you. And there is one more nugget that you can do. Do you see how Rebecca is moving her body? She is actually moving it in the shape of the infinity symbol. And this is another tool that you can use to assist you in connecting with us. We love you. Have a beautiful day. And I'm sending Rebecca a big love wave to pass on to you. Bye-bye for now. Oh my God, I love her so much. I love her so much. And she's been helping me paint this painting from the sun, and it's shooting its rays out. And within the rays are sacred geometry. And underneath is two people, and they're receiving the sacred geometry, and it's filling every nook and cranny of them. And you can see it all through their body. And they're glowing. Because I love the glowing people from when I was a kid. I would turn around and stare at this couple in church. I wasn't very old. I was 4 or 5. And then when we moved to Maine from New York, I was 7 or 8. And my brother would complain, she's staring again. And my father would tell me to stop very gently. And I'd say, but Daddy, I want to see the glowing people. And he'd pat me on the head and say, yes, dear, but not turn around. And so I wouldn't be able to look at them. But that's when she first came to me, Archangel Jophiel. It was when I was a child, and I loved to draw and I loved to write, and she would help me with all those things. So this is where all of, my abilities came from, was my childhood and imagining things and imagining what would be like if I could do this, or what would be like if I could do that. And then my child imagination would take me there, and you can do that too. And I'm so glad that she came through. Oh, in all my painting, I'll put dragons. I was going to put angels, but then a friend of mine pointed out that there's dragons in the corner, not angels. So now they're going to be dragons. And maybe next time, I don't know, it's taken me like 2 months so far. I probably have another couple weeks left painting on it, if I can find time. And then that will be behind me. That'll be the painting that I put behind me. And Archangel Jophiel has been an enormous, enormous help to me. And I see Jophiel as a woman. Some people see her as a man, but the few times that I've seen her in an energy body, she was a woman. But a lot of people see her as a man. I usually see just her swirling golden colors. Yellows and just sparkling. She's very sparkly. And I love glitter, so there you go. Okay. Well, I hope that you like, subscribe, and share, and leave me a comment, even if it's just a smiley face, or even better, tell me about the differences that you've been seeing. And I have been making a meditation on how to time jump, and I gave it to my friend Jean, who has an absolutely beautiful voice, and I've asked her to put music to it and use her voice. So when she's done with it, I will post that on to my website, and you guys can go check it out. All right. Love to all, and bye-bye for now.